Because if you're interested in becoming a global citizen, not just interested in Japanese culture, but learning more about the world itself.
We've got a lot of students from different and diverse cultural backgrounds.
If you're interested in liberal arts, we have liberal arts courses and they are taught in the language you can easily understand.
Even though you don't speak Japanese or maybe you don't speak that well of English, you can always find a way to just cope with it.
It has changed my life, and the knowledge I have acquired here, I believe I can do something great in the future.
Before coming to Japan, I had a lot of opportunities. I was invited to different universities, but I realized that in Japan, language is something very essential. So I chose coming to iCLA because I realized that while at iCLA, I won't have that trouble of language barrier. So,
of course, you say in Japan there are a lot of universities that teach in English, but why I came to iCLA, one, because I like the iCLA liberal arts curriculum.
The best part of the iCLA curriculum is that we are encouraged to link political science to music as well, to every other courses. All the fields are somewhat related to each other. We can't say music has no relation to economics or political science. Of course, musicians are influenced by politicians and economists as well. So we are encouraged to try to find a link between music and economics or politics or sports, or judo to the political science. So.
And then the fact that iCLA has small classes was very attractive, because at my university in Canada, the classes were very large and I didn't feel a very close connection with the professors, which I missed, because a lot of larger universities that they have classes of 100 students, you learn the theory, but you never get to really apply it or see how it's applied in real life. And so being able to discuss in smaller groups the sort of details of each project is really helpful.
The mental life is very okay, because we have time to talk to my roommates. We share views, ideas, as well as having developmental talks among ourselves.
That gives diversity. So within the dormitory, we talk to each other. Sometimes we organize small parties. We cook food from different countries and then we eat together, share our food and our culture.
Initially, it can be challenging if the cultural background is too different, but if you're open to learning, I think it helps you learn more about different cultures. And not only that, it helps you to grow more yourself, because there are a lot of ways of living out there.
But when I'm not at school, I'm usually bike riding around Kofu or the areas around the city, because I come from a place that's very flat, and to be able to see the mountains and bike through the mountains and see such beautiful nature every day it's a very lovely experience. Aside from that, I occasionally go to Tokyo because it's not too far away. But in general, I enjoy spending my time in the area because I really enjoy the nature and the community of this region.
So because we have music room and we have the art studios, and we also have around here a lot of sports facilities, so it's really easy, because sometimes I feel like I want to draw, and then I would go to the art studio to draw or to paint. And sometimes I feel like I want to make music, and I would go to the music studio.
And as for my part-time job, I work at Kappa Sushi, which is sushi restaurant, and I found it really interesting and quite challenging at the same time, because I apply Japanese language, which I learned in iCLA, and I apply the language at my part-time job in.
I like volunteering in activities. Like, for example, we have this volunteering to kindergarten. So we go there and talk to kids, share our culture to kids. So that's one fun thing that I like to do during my free time.
My dream is to have my own like car manufacturing company, or like doing a venture business, or like partnership with Toyota or Mitsubishi, whatever Japanese company, I mean car manufacturing company it is. I want to manufacture Japanese cars in Uzbekistan, and at the same time like help to boost Japanese economy and Uzbekistan's economy.
And also I would like to connect like the Japanese companies who are dealing in like mostly in agriculture business to like spread their market in Zambia. And if like can create the bridge between Japan and Zambia in agriculture business, that like Japan can support, like provide like materials like machines and everything that can be used. And then Zambia can grow crops that maybe Japan can't grow, like the climate, because we have climate difference. And then that we can have like the trade in resources and materials and like the technology.
I'm not sure if I want to continue living in Japan and working in Japan, but I definitely want to be able to connect Japan to other countries and use my time here and my language skills that I acquired here and what I've learned here to connect Japan with other countries.
And because it's possible, because
And studying at iCLA, being here, it's a very good opportunity for me because I've been able to make connections.
For example, if I want to work in France, or if I want to work more in the Europe, or if I want to expand something or start an education project in Africa, in Zimbabwe, I have friends there, and it's so much easier for me to, because I have all those connections in iCLA.
If you want to acquire knowledge and education that will change your life, iCLA is a better place.
You get to learn about Japan, but you also get to study abroad and learn about other countries.
Professors are very kind. They also help to build your future career, whereby we have career design, where you have to present your proposal and they help you to build your future.
I can guarantee you that you won't you won't be stressed about like making new friends. So everyone is friendly here.
So the bottom line is, don't worry, be happy. Just come here and try it out, and have a good adventurous spirit, and you'll see.
Please come. Yeah, thank you.